Chilling now, though. Hitting the brakes a little bit on his offense.
But that's the thing, with these longer sets, there's more time for adjustment. And we know Knee, one of the better players when it comes to longer sets. But what does that say about Junding? Because Junding is turning it up now.
They're swinging each other. And neither player wants to duck. Oh, nice.
Evasion.
He's been having some good reads with that back 1+2.
Yeah, just do it. Okay, back two. Into the low parry bait.
That was sick. I like that he tried to realign to the wall. He almost got wall spat. They got to be careful. Bad position.
Oh,
Time
look at
is
the
winding
rate.
down.
Look at this damage.
Oh my God.
No time left. Oh, he got him at the wall.
Man, Johnny still has the lead, but 5 seconds, 3. Spends the rage drive 50-50 into nothing.
Nice, he timed him out.
He timer scammed him with the rage drive. Smart stuff.
Junding, of course, now with the lead. Still 1-1, but 1 up on rounds.
Wow.
Ooh, what a duck, what a punish there from Knee. All right, he has the wall. What kind of mix-up are we going to see? Goes for the mid attack.
Low's adding up.
Nice.
Nothing.
Pushing it back the other way. Nice slow parry. Follow up with the combo. How far is this going to go?
Oh my God, Knee's his movement is so good. Here we go. Low parry from Johnny with the rage. Extra damage on every hit of this combo. And he still has the rage drive and rage art available.
Good block there. Able to fight and counterattack with the down four of his own. Goes for the headbutt. Oh, he had an opportunity there for a big
Two
wall stun.
opportunities, but no. Knee ties up the round.
Round 3.
It's getting close between these two.
Yeah, this is tense, man.
Oh, while standing one attack right away. He's going to push towards the wall. Look at this.
That was out of nowhere.
Kind of mix up.
start.
What? Big stomp?
I don't know what that was.
Trying to force with the jab. And look at that knee. Look at this control.
And he keeping that pressure up, forcing Johnny to hesitate, but there's the hell sweep. That's the mix-up. He's got to start going to it. Johnny's been so patient with his defense. Big input error, and man, that cost him big time.
Yeah, that's not what he wanted, but
Not
look at that. Knee up now, 2 rounds to 1 after that nice start from Junding.
Fight.
Yeah, this is a big match, too.
Yeah, Knee looks like he's loosening up a little bit now.
He's starting to go low a lot more as well. Oh, that's what you get for pressing buttons.
Down forward, two commander. Here comes the combo, going to the wall.
Realigns with the down 2-3. The follow-up here, going for the sidestep attack again, but Jin, evasive action of his own. Oh, he got him looking.
Yeah, but Knee has a life lead, trying to close it out here and get the lead 2-1 here in the grand final. Where's he going?
Rage drive, what kind of mix-up? He goes for the head.
Doesn't get it again. Oh my God, just blocked it just in time. Had the back two, rodeo throw, no.
Oh, he's gonna have to be careful. Oh, he got it. Never mind.
Wait, the wall's in the way though.
Standing forward.
Johnny's still in this game. 50-50.
Oh, he missed it. What's going on?
Oh my God, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. He tried back 1+2.
He went for it.
With the dash down forward 1. And that means Knee has the lead in the set 2-1. First to 3. Oh my gosh.
Starting it off, here we go. Knee up, 2-1 versus UYU's Junding. Goes for the, oh man, nice whip punish there from Knee. Uh-oh, swiping away.
Oh, all these hits adding up and beautiful. Knee gets caught coming in that time.
Yeah, gets some decent damage out of it. Look at that, stalking his prey there. Knee starting to move around now. I like that, you know, Junding using the standing jab to create his offense here, but he's so patient right now.
I mean, these little down back fours are adding up so fast.
Oh, and the punish there with the 2-4, the follow-up with the ground and pound.
Last picks up a Junding here, round 1, dashing in Knee's face. Do something.
There's no time left. Now what are you going to do, backdash? No, gets the follow-up.
12 seconds to go. Up before, doesn't work out, a big forward 4. Knee with the lead now. 2 more rounds from taking the whole tournament.
Now what are we going to see? Uh-oh, gets a big counter hit. Follow up with the wall standing 4. He's going to get the wall.
Momentum clearly in Knee's favor now.
Oh yeah, he's definitely obviously feeling good about this matchup. Starting to wave in his face as well.
Again, man, his spacing has been on point in this game. Going with a lot more forward 4 from Jin.
All right, able to beat the electric with that low poke, but I feel like the more he's going to commit with these low pokes, he's going to have to be very, very careful.
Johnny with the rage, but it hasn't been able to pay off for much. Here's the power crush.
Yeah, that's a big risk.
Rage Art's gonna hit if he survives. He doesn't survive though. And now tournament point for Knee.
Junding definitely needs this. Otherwise, it's going to be all over. Oh, and he gets the launch, the follow-up.
Not looking good for John Ding. Knee with the combo to the wall.
Nice, he gets a punish of his own. Going back the other way. Extending for a full carry.
Man, this would be the John Ding way to do it, right?
He went for a parry. Look at that. Gets the follow-up and staying alive. John Ding.
This is the longest of long roads ahead.
The delay. Down forward one. The attacks. Look at this. Using the jab, but Knee not afraid of it. Rodeo. Still not able to get any throws on him so far.
Can't do it. Jab check. Down back forward still. Adding up. So hard to block on reaction. Blow parry from Knee.
Uh-oh, going the other way now. This might be it. This sequence could end it all. Hell sweep into the ground punch.
And John Ding bad position here. Knee trying to close out the tournament. Oh, slippery kick.
That is big. This is huge.
Oh my God. John Ding refuses to die.
All right, this is the mix-up. What's he going to do? He's in range. That's going to be it.
Knee is your combo breaker champion.
Welcome back. Group A has been fast and furious. If you're just joining us, this is the Tekken World Tour Finals. We've seen some epic matches already, and what a day it's been so far.
Look, we started off with letting people know what groups they're going to be in. We've already seen some of this high-level play. I mean, Rip and Aris both started off, but now we're here taking the lead. But we might have a little tie situation
A very interesting scenario. Yes, Chanel clenching the top spot right now, but it's a toss-up for second place. We've got a tiebreaker between Anakin, and then who else is there? Rangchu and
Saint.
And then Saint, yes. Tough draw for Fergus, going 0-3. Unfortunate, they're a really, really tough group. But yes, for that second spot, they are battling. It's going to be Saint, Rangchu, and Anakin. And they're going to do a round robin and just keep going round, basically, rotating game after game.
Arcade style. The first player to 2 consecutive wins will get that coveted second spot and will be moving out of that group to the main bracket portion of the Tekken World Tour Finals. So already, we say, you walk back, he was like, yo, man, it's already hype. I'm like, look, the hype builds by itself, and this is the match to see who's going to get that second place and potentially that first win on their way to that second place standing.
Very important placings for these guys. Saint versus Chanel is going to be the first match in the round robin series here. First to 2, so if you win this and you win the next game, you are through in second place, just behind, and this is going to be so epic right now. I don't know what's going to happen.
I like my boy Punish Saint right here, man.
Yes.
He's been in the mountains, man.
He's looking like old boy right now.
I swear that's what I was thinking, the exact same thing, man. Oh,
Saint in his old boy cosplay right now.
Letting the hair grow out. That lets you know how prepared he is for this. He's been in the mountains training.
This is that DLC Saint costume.
Exactly. Under the waterfall, just practicing blue ones.
All right, so Chanel, yes, a very serious look. He knows this is important.
We talk about a lot of times about like Chanel being one of those like legends in like Tekken lore, right? A lot of people don't understand that like there's not a lot of people that consecutively beat Chanel, right? He comes from one of the hardest training grounds in the world in Korea, so it's like it's easy to see why he's here, but even more so to say you're going to get a first to 2 wins over any one of these players is actually crazy. And
it looks like it's going to be Eliza versus Jack 7 here as we tee up the first game in this round robin series.
So we actually saw Anakin fight Chanel, and Chanel seemed like he had such a demanding call on what was going on. Let's see if that's a little different here versus Saint.
It's going to be very interesting to find out. Precipice of Fate here is your terrain, and we're going into round 1.
And already.
Ooh, and we got jackhammers on deck already. There's the blue stuff. Goes for the back 2. Stays down though.
I like the movement. Still trying to keep him close to that wall. You can tell Saint's thinking about it.
He's slowly edging him over there now. Dodges the wave.
Oh, he needs to be really careful. Look at that spacing. Nice 2-1 right there.
Gets the float.
Oh, that's a wall split. Hey, that might be the round. There we go.
Down back 1. Close the deal.
Round 2.
Remember, first to 2 wins. That's who's going to get that spot.
Really nice momentum so far from Saint. Gets the down back 1. Oh, could have got more off that float maybe. Access denied. Oh, there's a wave.
Yeah, he was doing raw rising too, so the follow-up would have gave him the hard flat knockdown. But sometimes, oh, nice, gets the counter hit. Oh, tries to go for that dive kick to get the carry. Not going to work.
Not at all. Chanel trying to back up to make some space, and Saint's not giving him any room to breathe here. Keeping it close combat all the way.
We know Jack can't sidestep all too well, but he's doing a really good job of just staying at the perfect distance so he can punish, react. Nice 2-1 there.
Yes. Oh, spent a bar on that.
And that's what I was talking about, reacting to that dive kick. That's something you really want to be able to play and keep in mind.
It's so important. I mean, of course, down back 1 always a solid tool for Jack, but she does have that dive kick threatening all the time. And there's a DP. Oh, no. Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Rage art. That's going to get blocked all day. And there's a punish. Takes the second round.
And it was getting down to that 10-second mark of the round, so you know they're in for the long haul.
It looked like Saint wanted to commit early without waiting for it to go into those last seconds.
Right. Really good movement here. Oh, what a track. I like
that. Got hit out of the sidestep 1. Doesn't get all of it, though.
Oh, jackhammer.
Another one, 3 in a row there.
Oh, that
wow.
EX dive kick let me in. It's going to be some pretty good carry right here. Gets the wall, drops the dive kick. Saint has a chance here. Sidestep 2. Oh, nice EX this time around.
That's going to be it. Oh, no. One more hit left. Saint still alive. Backs up, though, to the middle of the screen, creating some space.
Yo, those dark waves are really going to come in handy right now.
He's looking for the chip damage.
Yeah, using those...
Saint threatening right now. He's got the red stuff on deck. Oh.
I was going to say, using those fireballs when your life is low, just keep constantly taking that chip. That means they're going to be able to take less damage if they try to go for one of those pinch situations, activating Rage Art to take the hit.
It's totally true.
Really smart.
And you're kind of on the sly controlling space as well because they don't want to run in to the wave.
And that's a new thing here in like Tekken, right?
Yes.
A lot of players, a lot of these players have adapted to saying like, oh, I'm going to take chip damage.
Yes.
This is going to put me closer to this scenario. And just the fact that Rage is still there kind of makes an interesting dynamic in between.
It totally does. It's one of the stronger 2D elements that have been introduced to Tekken 7, and it's great to give guys kind of a complete all-round fighting game experience just through dealing with that strategy. Oh, and there's a DP, but it's blocked. Oh, no.
Maybe should have went for a back 3 right there.
Yeah, a little bit too early on the down 4-2.
Oh, wow.
And Chanel has pulled this game back nicely.
And he's willing to play the waiting game. But I'm telling you right now, Saint, oh no, EX clipped him.
Got caught with the dive kick. Is that going to be enough though? Saint with a slither of health left. Can he bring it back? 6 seconds on the clock. Missed the dive kick. 5 seconds. And he's just waiting for the clock to run out now. 2 seconds. Lies down on the floor. It's all over.
Wow.
Chanel takes it.
Game number 1 goes to Chanel.
Okay.
So are they playing 2?
So is it a best of 3? Are they doing 2 out of 3 each? Looks like they're still seated, so we might be doing 2 out of 3 rotation round robin here. I mean,
okay.
This is a big tournament. I mean, you want to have a fair shot at moving on.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not quite into the tiebreaker just yet. This is a regular set. This is the standard 2 out of 3. We're moving forward. So okay, let's hold our horses on the round robin just for now.
All right, so you can see Saint thinking about it.
Yes. He started off strong in that first game.
Okay, So just for clarification, we're definitely still in pools at this point. Tiebreaker thingy we don't have to worry about just yet.
Not just yet. We're going to get to that. But here we go. Second game.
Round 1.
All right, so Saint needs to change something up here if he's wanting to take out Chanel at this point.
Yeah, he kind of got downloaded the last game.
But Chanel has historically been one of those players who knows how to get you out of your comfort zone. Tries to get you to swing at the wrong time. That's why he's okay with like letting a match time out. And one of the only players we've seen use that sleep from Eliza as like an evasive tool, especially to close out rounds.
That's so true. But I mean, Jack and Saint as a player are definitely two things you can never count out. And I've seen Saint come back from so much deficit in tournaments before to become the champion. So we know that even in a 0-1 scenario, that is definitely nothing he can't come back from. Threatening with the waves right now, trying to close this first round here.
And look, once again, we're at that 15-second mark already, and the life lead is definitely in favor of Saint right now.
I mean, it's just hard to know what to attack with. She's got waves, she's got the dive kick. What's it going to be? When you need to go in and commit something big, Chanel is very, very scary right now.
And he knows that. He knows that at any point in time, when his character has any kind of meter, you got to back up. You got to be aware. Nice float with the down 4-1.
Yes, goes downstairs. Let gravity do its work.
Oh, wow. It did the delay fall.
Chanel with full meter right now. That full Twix in stock. I'm back 1.
Oh, nice.
What a whip punish.
Oh, a missed dive kick once again.
Though.
Nice movement here. Get off of me, lady.
None of that stuff here.
Gonna bite a machine. You're gonna drink oil. What's your problem?
Oh, spent a bar on that as well. Pushing Jack to the corner now. Saint in trouble here. Oh, gets wild rising 1.
Just to cut through all of the nonsense. Floor break? No. Goes up. There's the rage. That's so bad. This conversion is not going to be good.
Falling apart here for Saint right now.
8 seconds left on the clock. Once again, we're down to one of those second scenarios.
We're going to get a rage drive. Ooh!
Oh, we missed the blue 1. 2. Saint, with the defense. I see you, old boy.
Very, very important block there. Saves himself the round. Does Saint. 1-1.
All right, that's a good little momentum shift right there.
He needed that here. Yes.
Gets the tackle.
Oh,
no.
The tackle, no reversal.
Get off.
Oh, too close on that.
Really patient play here by Saint.
Yeah. He's been forced to play patient. Just with Chanel backing up, creating space for whiff punishes. It's been really Saint. It's been really hard for Saint to position himself.
Speaking of whiff punishment, using that dive kick.
Downstairs again.
Needs to be careful at that range. Once again, full bar available. Just going to spin it off. Gets the launch. Oh, tries to get the floor break. No.
Doesn't quite get it. And again, we've got this scenario with Saint on a little bit of health.
And 10 seconds left on the clock again. There's those dark waves chipping away.
He's trying to find his way in here. 5 seconds left. Yep, and it's just going to block. Yeah, he's just going to stay down. That's it. Yeah, it was over.
Like I said, man,
wow,
Chanel is content with running the clock. He has no problem doing so.
He gets in hard early, does the big damage, and then just chills on the timer. And that's what dividends for him this set. He is on set point right now, looking to move forward. Another win.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I feel like the chip damage from those projectiles is definitely adding up. Blue 1. There you go, starts to sidestep those. And now you're going to see those tracking moves start to come out. There you go, just like I said. He's going to look for it. Nice down 4-1 conversion. Going to get the wall break, the floor break. There we go.
Downstairs we go. Gets that wall damage.
No, go for Oki instead.
Small character. Oh, no, DP.
Oh, back 1. There we go. Cutting through it once again. Saint, there we go.
And the thing is with those waves is it kind of stops Saint from playing the game that he wants to. He can't just come in and out when he wants to and control on a linear basis. He has to sidestep around, and that gives Chanel great opportunity to observe how he's moving around and plan his next attack.
You see him swinging a little further out this time around, trying to stop those interceptions.
Keep the pressure going here. A slight life advantage does Chanel.
And now you see Saint, he's content now. He's like, you know what, now that I know you're going to play the long game, I'll just play it a little bit too. We can fight in the last seconds of this round like maniacs.
Yes, nice whip punish there. Spent the bar early.
Oh, nice pickup. But the drop once again.
Oh my goodness.
There we go, down 4-1, gets the flow. Going to be scale damage, but he still gets the wall. Takes the shoulder this time. Oh, counter hit.
That is big. This is looking bad for Saint right now. 15 seconds left. We're at the other wall now. Another dive kick. Next hit's going to take it for Chanel, but can he get it?
Oh, wow. That is going to be that. Chanel takes it 2-0 over Saint, playing a spectacularly lame game. I dig it.
We saw an excellent anti-Jack strategy there, just controlling all the space, choosing when Jack is allowed to come in, when he makes space, and it was just really hard for Saint. You could see he had no control over when things happened in that set.
So it's like I said, we talked about the effect of the 2D characters on this game, and we call them 2D characters because they have the floaty jumps,
right,
they have the projectiles,
yeah.
right? But those projectiles serve a different purpose of keeping out somebody, especially controlling that neutral. But we're going to take a look back at Group A right now.
Look at the brackets right now. Look at that. 2-1 standings all the way down the top 3 there.
Oh, wow. That is a Saint going 2-2 right now, but 2-1 for everybody else. Fergus, unfortunately, going to that 0-3 scenario.
Yeah.
But when you get to this far in this kind of tournament, there's always somebody that's going to be on the tail end of that not happy portion.
It's never easy. It's never easy. I mean, with this lineup of 20 stellar players from all around the world, anything can happen. I mean, you know, to even be here is a feat in itself.
A lot of people
Let's not forget
don't
that. How hard
understand.
was it to even get here?
Look, I've said the entire tour, points are on the line, and those points got all of these players here.
Yes.
I mean, except for that last spot, which was we saw play out at LCQ. However, we're still in a situation now where these guys all have to beat each other. So even if you make it by a sliver, even if there's some situation where people don't validate your points, this portion of the tournament is here for that.
Yes.
It weeds out anything. The weakness is being seeped out of the tournament.
Totally.
The strong will survive at this point.
I mean, this is the culmination of an 8-month journey, and no one is going to let this opportunity slip by. This is the best opportunity these players might ever get in their Tekken career. I mean, if you look at the accolades people have had so far, a lot of that ends with this tournament. A lot of that comes to a head right here in the Tekken World Tour Finals, and no one wants to lose based on silly mistakes, based on just not playing their A game on the day. Everyone's coming with their top tactics, and they are going to do their utmost to win this tournament.
All right, here we go. Rangchu versus Anakin.
He looks super focused right now. Strong performance so far from Rangchu.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely very, very impressive. I mean, it's something that Aris mentioned earlier, but he wasn't really one of the more talked about players, but he's definitely shown that he's worth his medal right now.
I mean, if you look back at Evo and seeing, like, a lot of people were surprised to see Rangchu there, and I'm like, see, that's why you have to pay attention to stuff like this. There's a lot of players that are set in one territory that you might not get to see throughout the year that are just as strong players that can take out some of those favorites. Rangchu is one of them. We saw him at that top 8 Evo just do the same. And like, let us not forget, like, Anakin, right? Anakin, one of the strongest players in the United States.
I mean, but back to the game here. What a strong start for Anakin. Nice low parry, pushing Rangchu to the fruit and veg stall at the wall there. Here we go. While rising 4, continuing the pressure. Oh, nice punish there.
Oh,
yes,
the
gets the hop kick.
Needs to be careful.
To the screw attack.
Oh, I like that. The down forward just to make him stand up.
Get out of bear stance. Get up.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Nice usage of down forward 4 just to keep him at bay in certain positions.
Keep those mids at the ready. 24 seconds.
Oh,
what a whip punish. And using the range of the standing 2 to make sure. I see you, Anakin.
That move has insane range. Almost an invisible hitbox on the down forward 2.
Yeah, you see a lot of Jack players use it because it has so much range as opposed to the standing 1. On top of that, it's a good float tool. But now you look at the range that needs to be controlled versus a character like Panda, it's perfect.
It's absolutely perfect. And another good thing about that move is, I mean, because it hits from so far away, some characters have a hard time to actually punish it even when they block.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Worked out. He can't passive. Do it because it's exactly what's happened when he's done that each and every time. Nice. Fighting hard from against the wall now, trying to bring this back, find the opening, gets it down for 2. Doesn't commit to it, he didn't believe.
Attacking him on the ankles right now. You see it building up.
Keeps him honest with the down forward 4.
Nice block. Checking him with the jab. Oh, once again. And now you see Anakin starting to back up. Down 4-4 once again.
He's keeping him honest.
He's wow, he didn't let it rip. He didn't believe.
He didn't believe. Oh, there it is. He gets it. And that might even be it now. He's going to take him.
Going right to Rage
straight to Rage Art. Is that going to be enough? Yes, that is enough. Ties it up here. 2 rounds apiece. Rangchu not down and out just yet.
That would actually kill you if a bear volleyball spiked you. And now you see the respect being played in. Now they understand the ranges that they want to play at, not just as characters, but as opponents.
Oh!
Bear Twin Pistons gets the launch.
And we're seeing a different side of Rangchu right now. He's turned this match completely around.
Okay, gets the shoulder.
Anakin, he's back in this.
Anakin trying to run it back right now. Oh,
Can he pull it back? He gets clipped by the down 2-1.
Getting closer to that wall. I don't think he should stay there. Oh, wow.
The jackhammer just about missed out. Got out of dodge, did Rangchu at the last second there and capitalized with the whiff punish, gets the jab.
That's what I said. I saw him lining up to that wall, and I'm like, you do not want to go there, especially versus a character like Panda.
Yes.
Evasiveness is at the high. I know Eris talked about the fact that those Bears' body, their legs are so much further back.
Oh, yeah.
So for Jack to try to close out with a low, he's going to have to commit to something heavy, and I think Rangchu knew that, lining him up against the wall. Nice call there, but that was a touch-and-go match right there.
It really, really was. Seesaw matchup right to the very end there. I mean, if he'd have got that jackhammer, that would have been blue stuff, and he had the red stuff on deck after that. It would have been really, really close call.
He definitely had the resources to make it happen. I love saying that there's resources, even though the only thing on the screen is a flashing red bar. That's so sick.
But that's your resources.
Right?
I mean, you know, that's a resource. The time is a resource as well. The rounds on the rounds there, if you've got rounds, those are resources too, because they play fully into the psychological element of the match.
It's all pressure, man. Like, Tekken rounds are only 60 seconds long. You got to make a lot happen in a little amount of time. Speaking of which, down 4-2 for the launch punch.
Anakin is making a lot happen right now. Back 3-2-2.
Oh, the cross chop.
Yes.
Jackhammer. 2-1 to answer back, and you see Rangchu just taking steps forward.
Trying to pressure in, trying to control the space. Oh, look at the movement right now from both players. This is nuts.
That backdash movement from Anakin. He knows. Has to be careful now. Rage is a factor while standing forward. Instantly tied up the light.
Oh! Did he press the button? No! He didn't commit to anything, and Anakin's going to get a full punish on that. Round 1.
And I feel like that's one of the big things, right? We don't have a lot of players. Well, a lot of people don't see, like, the connection, how close these players are in skill, and this is a good testament to that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time, people only notice what's going on when there are moves on the screen, but there is so much going on mentally, just in the movement, in the spacing, in the preparation for the attack, and not just the attack itself.
It's not what you see, it's what you don't see to get to that point.
A lot of subliminals in the world of Tekken.
And that's what you get from a game like this. We talked about the fact that resources is like all at the top of the screen. Time, the win count, how much life you have, the fact that Rage is there, the access to blue stuff.
Anakin is putting in work right now. 2 rounds up, goes up just like that. Solid round there.
Yeah, they're while standing 2-1 to close out. Oh, nice counter hit, lets it rip. We actually saw this last time when Saint was fighting against Rangchu, and he let it rip that second time. I feel like Anakin saw that and he kept it for his own.
He's like, oh, I can use this.
Exactly.
Used it at the right time as he's 2 rounds up here. He's got over half life down off of Rangchu. Rangchu now on the back foot, trying to get back into this, but Anakin saying no dice for you.
And look at this pressure.
Look at the domination now. 3 rounds to 0. Look at him. He looks cool as a cucumber. Fully collected here. 3-0. He's just on job right now.
Look, man, he plays in one of the dangerous territories of ATL Tekken, man. He's seen some things.
Those guys are serious in ATL, right?
Yeah,
I've been out there. I've met Mr. Porkchop.
Oh, man. Who hasn't met Mr. Porkchop, man?
All right, so final game here for these two. Yep, he's nodding his head. He's thought of some changes he might need to make here for that final adaptation in this final game.
And we're going to Hammerhead. This is a small stage for 2 big characters.
The music is just super hype on this stage.
It's so epic. It fits. The name of the stage is Hammerhead. The song is ridiculous, too. Come on, man.
Is it going to be Anakin? Is it going to be Rangchu? I just can't call this.
This is, after that first match, you would say Rangchu. After the second match, you're going to say Anakin.
Right?
Debug, block, and punish while standing 2. Going to get the wall for sure.
I feel like he's just given that away. He didn't need to do that debug at all. Oh, there's a nice low parry, though. Trying to get himself back into this. Nice positional advantage there. Kind of keeping him squashed against the fence there. Oh, another jackhammer. Oh.
What?
Wow. So ready. Great awareness there from Rangchu.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Wait a second. Oh. This isn't over yet. And Rangchu with the clutch. First round.
Man, this music is getting me. I can just see the conductor down there going crazy. Oh, G-Clef Cannon.
Anakin decides to stay down. Goes for the spring up, doesn't get it though.
Bad position to stage.
Yeah, he's not where he wants to be right now. Anakin with no real estate to move back.
Oh, another
man.
hop kick.
Is that going to be enough?
Ooh.
Wow, match point to Rangchu. What a turnaround since the last game.
All right, has to make something happen right now. Anakin can definitely do this. He just has to keep his composure. Low parry. Speaking of composure, what a call out.
Yes, brilliant stuff there from Anakin. And then we go to the wall right now. Oh, didn't get the follow-up though.
Oh, while standing 4 on the punish. And he's just looking for an opening. Rangchu being really offensive.
He is threatening with those hop kicks right now. Anakin not sure whether to go low or not.
And look at that, just completely whiffing because the bear's legs is so far back.
Those unique hit and hurt boxes from these big characters, always changing the dilemma of games.
Oh, the hop kick. This is very dangerous territory. Like I said, this is a small stage, so the wall is always there. Taps him on the legs again, goes for one more while standing 4. Goes for the big mid. 4-2-2-1 to punish, and that will be that. Rangchu moves on over Anakin.
Raises his arms in victory there. Solid, dominant performance there. Completely reversing the momentum that Anakin had built up in that second game. 3 rounds to 0 on Hammerhead. What a performance.
Oh, man, that's just a tough draw right there. Because like you said, man, there was a lot of small changes that went into that last match for Rangchu. Anakin was looking really good in that second game.